it's kind of afternoon here anyway. So there is that. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up in front of me. We're going to talk about some fun stuff today. Who wants to talk about freedom? For real, I would love to. Here's the thing. Okay, so first things first, if you are watching this on YouTube, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button. Where is it? Right there. Click on the subscribe button and then also click the bell so you are the first to know whenever new videos come on. Now, if you're watching me somewhere else other than YouTube, here's what you do. Right after this video, you're going to search my first and last name in YouTube. You're going to hit the subscribe button, and then you're also going to hit the bell so you're the first one to find out whenever new videos come on. The only reason that I tell you guys to do that on YouTube is because Facebook is notoriously terrible for letting you know when I'm live. Okay, so there is that. Let's see here. I love me a Sunday, you guys. I am not even kidding. Sundays are my favorite. So after this video, my family and I are going to hang out for the whole rest of the day. We're going to have some fun. And that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. So, I hope you guys are going to be having fun too. Let me know what your plans are. Tell me in the comments what your plans are for today. I hope it is some relaxing, some unwinding, maybe some staring at the wall. You know, I do fancy myself a little bit of staring at the wall from time to time. Okay. So, let's talk about freedom. Let's talk about what that means. I know that it's sort of like a vague term and that people are like, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, let me get this out of here. I don't know what you mean by freedom. Well, let's talk about it. What do we all mean by freedom? Tell me what freedom means to you. For me, freedom means that I can do what I want when I want. That's the toddler in me. Everybody, if you know me, you know that I'm basically an oversized toddler. I just want to do what I want when I want. Also, I want to be able to help people. A part of freedom that I don't think that people realize until you actually get into it and step into it, the financial side of freedom anyway, is that all of a sudden the world is open to you in a way that you can help people, right? And that is your desire, because you get to a point, whenever you make enough money, you get to a point where your bills are paid. You don't really have to worry about that, right? You don't really have your anxiety and stuff like that around, oh my gosh, how am I going to be able to make this work? How am I going to make, like, that is just gone. And then what you move into is this place of like, how can I show up now? How can I help people? What can I give back to? What's a way that I'm going to be able to help my local community, help people around me, help my family? You know, like, that's what you start looking at. And that's a whole nother level of freedom that I don't even think people know exists until you actually get there. And it doesn't take long, because you guys, let's call it, a challenge for you guys is to mark down how much money it actually takes every month for you to be good so far as your bills are concerned, to be building a nest egg. And a nest egg, for people that aren't from the US, they might be like, I don't know what you're talking about right now. A nest egg would be like your savings account, right? So like as your savings starts to pile up, what does it cost? What's the money that it takes in order to be able to be good every month? I think that you're going to realize that it really isn't that much money. And then once you've got that, all of a sudden the world starts opening up to you because you're not stressed out about that stuff. And anyway, so let me see what you guys are saying so far as freedom is concerned. What are you calling freedom? Relaxing with my hubby and kids. Yes. Completing the website. There you go. Kayla, work on web page and family pool time. Oh, this is what you're doing today. Awesome. Chilling at the grandparents with our kiddos. Nice. Rachel, outside relaxing in the sun. Get that vitamin D. Yes, you sound like my husband. Getting that vitamin D on. Let's see. Megan, gonna have some time in the hot tub while watching the rain. Oh my gosh, that sounds phenomenal. Did you know I found out we have a hot tub at our place? I thought it was a fountain. It turns out it's a hot tub. Oh man, you guys, it's funny being me. Bungee jumping? What? Jackie's going to be bungee jumping today. Leanne's spending time with her little family. Lake yesterday and maybe lake today. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Christine. Hey, Martha, 5-year-old is asleep and I am watching and listening to you. Well, God bless it. All right. So, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about how we get to that freedom, okay? That freedom itself, there's 3 ways. There's 3 things that you need to do, or 3 things that comprise of that or that make up that freedom, okay? Trying to use the correct words here, but it's Sunday and we know how that goes. So the 3 things that make up that freedom, or will get you to actual true freedom, are going to be time, money, and impact. Okay? So if you have time, because what I teach takes about 5 hours a day. If you want to spend more time than that, then you're welcome to, or 5 hours a week. If you want to spend more time on it, that's completely up to you, but that's all the time it really needs to take. Aside from that, the money, okay? Obviously, money is a big part of it, but if you have all of the money in the world, but you have no time, do you really have freedom? Right? That's kind of where all of these things need to play together. If you have all of the money in the world, but okay, if you have all the time in the world, so you can do whatever you want to all day long, you have all the time in the world, but you have no money, then you have no freedom. If you have all the time in the world and all the money in the world, but you have no impact in the world around you, you have no purpose. You guys, you have no way that you actually deliver impact into the world around you, where you make the world a better place because you exist in it. If you have all the time and all of the money but no impact, do you really have freedom? I would say no. I would say no. Because you guys, that's what gives us everything. There's a thing that you're going to realize, that whenever you're going through my stuff, you're going to realize that you have time and you have money, but it's when that impact starts occurring, which is I show you how to get it. I show you how to build it up for yourself. But until you have that, nothing else matters. You know, like you see these celebrities or these superstars or whatever, and they have all of the time and all of the money in the world, but they have no actual impact, and they're sitting around sort of an empty shell of a person. And the reason why, you guys, is because that's what we're here for, in my opinion. That's how I believe, right? I believe that we're here to push the needle forward on humanity, that we're here to move the world into a different place, right? And if we're not doing that, we're gonna feel empty, because all the time in the world and all the money in the world isn't gonna fill that hole. It's not gonna fill the impact hole. It's not gonna fill the hole of like, I want to serve, right? But what if I show you how to serve first, and then that brings you time and money? Because that's what I do. That's what I've been able to crack the code on how to be of service, create time and money in the process, and all of a sudden everything opens up to you and you feel so on purpose in your own life that nothing else matters. You essentially create an economy around yourself and your family that nothing else can touch. I don't care what else is going on in the world. It makes no difference. It has no impact on my family and our economy, because our economy relies on our serving other people. Nothing else can touch us. Nothing else can touch us. And that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do. If you're already in my program, you already know how to do that. If you're not, let me go ahead and just share this real quick. If you're in my program, let me know in the comments what it's already done for you. Tell me what it's already done for you. And you guys, keep note, we're less than 3 weeks into a 7-week program, okay? And you can join anytime, just so you know. If you're not in yet, this is where you go. It's my Facebook business page, Living the Dream with Martha. All you do is you message me the term case study, okay? In doing that, we're going to have a quick chat. I'm going to go through a few questions with you, and we're going to determine whether I'm going to be able to get you results. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be able to get you results. There have been a few people that I've had to say, let's wait, let's hold off on this. And the only reason for that, you guys, is because I don't want you spending money on something that I'm not going to be able to get results for you, okay? And I'm going to say that. I'm not just out here to take your money, okay? I only want you to do this if I believe you can do this. If I feel like you need a little bit more time, trust me, I will tell you that. Okay, I will 100% tell you that. So if I've invited you into the program, it's because I know you can do it. Okay. And even if I say that it needs to be another time, don't worry about it. It's not never. It's just not the right time yet. It might just be 2 weeks out and it's going to be your time. It just isn't your time yet. That's all that I'm saying. Okay, you guys. Okay, let me get out. Oh, also, I have to say this. Every month I give away I gift a MacBook Pro to one person that is in my program every single month. Okay, so I am giving as long as you sign up by this evening, midnight tonight. So tonight is August 2nd, 2020. By midnight Central Standard Time tonight, if you're signed up by midnight tonight, okay, then you're going to be in the drawing to be able to get the MacBook Pro. All right, so make sure that that you are in there. And let's see, let me get that out of here. I want to talk more about your guys's, it's 12 minutes, okay. I want to talk more about your guys's excitement for time, money, and impact. Actually, specifically what I want to talk about is impact. If you could impact the world in any way, I love talking about this stuff, in any way, what would it be? What is on your heart? If you really get quiet and you think, I would love to be able to do this, given I have all of the money and all of the time in the world, okay, because that's what it's going to be, I would love to do this. I would love to serve in this way. Tell me that. I want to read them out, okay, you guys? Megan. Come on, there we go. Megan, oh, I just wrote a post. Let me get back into this. I just wrote a post about that. Not only have I increased my income, I'm realizing who I was created to be and actually doing it. I'm picking back up projects I had set down from overwhelm with a new excitement and succeeding in an epic way. July alone, we brought in an extra $8,000 from additional streams of income and some crazy awesome miracles. You guys, this isn't a joke. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. That's not what this is, you guys. This is let me and my team remind you of who you are. Okay? Let me and my team remind you of whose you are. Here's where my eyes water. Let me and my team remind you of why you're here. We are not here, you guys, to sit in cubicles and waste away. We are not here to spend 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week working away from our families. We are not here, you guys, to be away from our families so long that by the time we get home, we're tired, we're agitated, and we don't even want to talk to them. We're not here for that, right? We're here for so much more, but you have to believe that. And it's okay if you don't necessarily believe it all the way. You have to believe enough to be able to say, listen, Martha, I'm going to grab your hand and I'm going to trust you. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need. I got you on the rest. My team, we got you on the rest, okay? I just need for you to say, listen, I trust you. I trust you. I believe that I'm going to be able to do this, right? That is all I need from you. And then the rest is going to be history. The rest is going to be like what Megan just did, the stories that you tell. The rest is going to be like, oh my goodness. Once you get in the group, you're going to see people calling out their miracles. There's crazy things happening. I get messages from people daily talking about amazing things happening in their lives, right? Kids getting full tuitions at private academies, okay? Like all sorts of things happening that were not happening before, okay? So please, when I called this is called the home-based revolution. I called it a revolution because that's exactly what it is. It's time for us to take ourselves back. It's time for us to stop being told who we are, how we show up, what we're allowed to do, and so on and so on. What it's time to do is for us to say, listen, that's great. So you're going to tell me this is what you say I can do, right? Fine. Here's what I'm actually going to do. Here's what I choose to do. Here's how I'm going to step forward. Here's how I'm going to show my kids how to step forward. This is how I'm going to show my entire family how we're going to live from this day forward. That is what we're doing, okay? Just a heads up in case you were curious. Let me check time. 16:30. Got a few minutes. I'm going to say a couple minutes, okay? Because I'm not going to go over 20 minutes because YouTube gets sassy. Let's see. Say what? MacBook Pro. You guys know I like to give stuff away. If you're in any of my programs, you already know the business. This one loves to give things away. I love, love, love to give things away. It's like Christmas time all the time if you're in any of my groups, okay? Let's see. Karina, amazing program so far. It has come just at the right time in my life. I believe that. I believe that. Serving others, helping at Gary Young's Foundation missions. Oh, I love that. Serve in Nepal. Oh, I love it. Help people gain freedom in their finances to set up debt payoff plans, create a working budget, save for the future, and realize all that is possible for them. Yes, 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 yes. Merritt, my husband and I were literally just talking about this. Aside from everything we want to build for our family, we would love to bless our LGBT community by paying for surgeries and fertility treatments. Amen. That is amazing. Courtney, I want to help people see their own worth and value. I want to see people love their life. Oh, you guys are firing me up. Sharon, become an art therapist using essential oils with children or the elderly. Oh, I love that. Facebook, all of the money in the world and the time. I would love to help other women get support, their mental health and sobriety at home naturally. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Lynn, I long to help people find better health. I had been overweight my whole life with a significant family history. I knew there was more for me, so I did something about it, and now I want to help others have the same vibrant life I am having. Yes! You guys, to the extent, this is the last thing I'm going to say because it's 1840 right now. To the extent that you have struggled, I'm just going to leave you with this thing. To the extent that you have struggled in your life, please pay attention to me. To the extent that you have struggled in your life is to the height that you are going to be able to raise other people. It's equal and opposite. As above, so below. To the extent you have struggled is to the height you will be able to raise other people. Think about that. That's your life. Love you guys. See you later.